Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be riding my bike to Mile Square Park. It's a 4-mile ride there and a 4-mile ride back. I'll be doing a little bit of fishing for you guys, and also I'm going to take a tour of the park and show you guys around. I've been living in this city for about 2-3 years now. I've gone a handful of times. I usually take my kid out there. There's a little jungle gym that he likes to play at. Really excited to check that park out. I've seen someone coming out of their vehicle with bow and arrow on 2 occasions. I think there may be some kind of like archery field there. So I'm going to check that out and see if I can find that. I just have a hunch because I've seen it on 2 occasions. Also, the last time I took my son, I noticed somebody fishing out of the pond, and I thought to myself, there's no fish there. It's a small little pond. There can't be any fish there. Came home, I did a little bit of research. Lo and behold, the state actually stocks that pond with trout, and they just recently stocked it about a week ago. So I'm excited. I'm going to go check it out, and I've got my fishing gear with me. So today I'm going to bring with me my tripod, and I've got two fishing rods. I've got my bait caster where I'm going to put a little spinner on it and throw it out there and slow retrieve it back, see if I can catch any trout that way. The other rod I have is a Shimano spinning rod. I'm going to throw a little bit of trout bait on it, some power bait, and just let it sink in the floor and let it sit. I'm going to do a little bit of catch and release. However, I know these fish tend to get what they call gut hooked, where they swallow the hook. Impossible to retrieve it. They won't make it if you put them back in the pond. So if I do get hooked something, I will bring it home and I will cook it up, and I'll show you how I'll prepare that. If I don't gut hook anything, I'm gonna release the fish. All right, guys, let's get going. To the park. I think it's a total 4-mile ride to the park, 4-mile ride back. I see, whoa, this is tight. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I just ran into that hedge there trying to control my bike while holding the phone. I almost spilled. Woo! That was cool. Rushing, my blood's rushing. That was a good save. I wonder what that looks like on camera. Right here, maybe?
Yeah. No, right here. Oh, yeah. Dude, this is nice, dude.
right, everyone, I just made it to the park. It was a 4-mile bike ride from my house to this park. It took me about 30 minutes, not too bad, but I feel really good. I feel really fresh. I don't feel burned out. Last month, I took the bike out after a long period of time. My bike pretty much sat in my garage for a couple of years. I took it out, went on a 2-mile bike ride, and my legs felt like jello. Actually, I feel real fresh right now. I just rode 4 miles. I feel like I didn't even ride my bike yet, so I'm really happy about that. I could probably go on for another 4 miles without any problem. But I just made it to the park, and I want to get you guys some footage of the park. Like I said, we're gonna go on an adventure through Miles Square Park. I haven't done a lot of exploring in this park, like I said earlier. I've only been to one specific area, and that is the playground area for my son, and I've never ventured out from there. Right now, I'm at the first pond, which I believe is the largest pond in this park. There's only 2. I think this is the larger one, but check that out behind me. That is the pond. Supposedly, like I said earlier, they put some trout in that pond last week. I hope there's trout in there. We'll try to catch some. That would be great footage for you guys to check out. If I gut hook them, I'll take it home, I'll eat it, I'll show you how I prepare that. If I don't, I'll release them back into the water, all right? So I'm not an avid fisherman. I just kind of YouTube some stuff and see what I can come up with. So if you guys got any tips, I'm glad to hear them, because I got this off YouTube, so let's see what happens. Got a nibble. You got something? Nope. Let's try a little something different now. All right, so I've been here for a few hours and I have caught nothing. Unfortunately, I think I've skunked and I got to move on. I want to take you guys on that adventure, so I think I'm going to pack it up, take off. I really wanted to show you guys how I caught that fish. And for now, let's go on our Miles Square Park adventure. All right, everyone, so I just left the fishing pond and I am now on my adventure through Miles Square Park. Miles Square Park is 1 mile, or 1 square mile, so it's a pretty large park. So I'm gonna zigzag through it and see if I can get through the whole park. And like I said, we're gonna try to find that archery field, and hopefully that exists here. It should. For now, I do see, I'm not sure if you guys can see, let me turn this camera around so you guys can see. It's like a statue in the back corner, so I'm gonna go check that out, show you guys what that's all about. Never seen it before, so interested in seeing what it's about. To me, it looks kind of like Benjamin Franklin from afar, but we'll see what you guys see. Sorry about the bounciness. I've got the camera on a rig here on my bike. I might just end up taking it off, but we are approaching the first statue, and it's not looking like Benjamin Franklin so much anymore, so let's check out who this is. So what I thought was a statue of Benjamin Franklin was actually a statue of Miguel Hidalgo, a completely different person, but very similar in many ways. Benjamin Franklin helped the United States of America gain independence from the British, whereas Miguel Hidalgo helped Mexico gain independence from Spain. In 1810, Miguel Hidalgo was actually a priest or parish who helped work on improving the lives of the indigenous people in Mexico. He also supported a revolution or independence from Spain.
even though he didn't have any military experience, he was actually named general or supreme commander of the Revolutionary Army there. It wasn't until 10 years later when Mexico actually saw true independence from Spain. Miguel Hidalgo is actually known as the father of Mexico's independence. When the Spanish actually caught up with him, they committed him with treason. When they executed him, he had placed his right hand over his heart and ordered the firing squad to shoot through his hand, which was pretty interesting. We're on the backside of that first pond I was fishing at, and it looks like there's a smaller pond here that looks like it's all dried up. Looks like it actually connects under that bridge to the main pond, but I did notice the water level was kind of low. I'll take you guys up on this bridge. And there's a little gazebo there. So you can actually get to the center of that through a bridge. I'll take you guys on there right now. Kind of narrow. Let me dismount my bike. So right now I'm at the center of the pond. It's a cool little island in the center of the pond. It's got a little gazebo in there, a little picnic area. You can see this. You can look out into the center of the pond through there. I'm just kind of hard controlling through this narrow path, holding my phone. Let's go through here. And there you can see the little playground area, and that's the playground area I usually take my son. So right next to the pond, and for many years never left that area. So I see another statue in the distance. Not sure who it is, but we're gonna go check it out. I'm not gonna make the same mistake and assume who that is until I get a better view of it. So can't really tell from this position, but let's check out that statue. Weather really cleared up. It's actually looking really great. When I was first starting out the bike ride and fishing, it was really gloomy, and it looks like all the clouds just dissipated and the sun's out and it looks great. So we just made it to another statue in the park. These statues are actually pretty cool. Didn't know they were here, but this is my second one. I think there's quite a bit here. I'm gonna try to find all of them, but so far this is the second one. So let's check this one out. It's a statue of Ronald Reagan. Behind me is a memorial statue of Ronald Reagan. I believe he was our 40th president. Not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that, but I will double check my facts before I edit this video. But I also think he was an actor as well. But I do get him confused with Richard Nixon. Either Richard Nixon was the actor or Ronald Reagan was the actor, or they both might have been actors, not completely sure. But Ronald Reagan, our 40th president of the United States of America, and that's his statue behind us. Sorry, I don't have much information about Ronald Reagan for you at the moment. I mean, I could have probably just, hung out and did a little bit of research on him on my phone really quick and then shot this take, but not too much information. All I can provide to you guys is he's the 40th president and he might have been an actor. So cool. We're gonna move on. Let's go through the park and hopefully I can find more of these cool statues. All right, so we are on a walking path or a bike path through Miles Square Park. There's some bathrooms. Haven't found the archery field yet. Still looking, but saw some cool statues. So far we checked out Ronald Reagan and Miguel Hidalgo. Let's go through this tunnel. It's pretty cool. Ooh. All right, so we got a group of people playing some badminton. Looks like they set up a little net there and they're playing some badminton. Get their exercise. Over there, just beyond that gate, I don't know if you can see that gate, but that gate is, that's the other side of the park. That's the golf course. So actually it's a 1 square mile, but part of it is allocated to the golf course. So the whole park is not actually the whole park is actually 1 square mile, but it includes the golf course as well. some gazebos, some picnic tables, and great spot for if anyone's interested in like hosting a party or like a kids party or even just having a picnic with whole family or family reunion. This place is great. It's got these little park benches and gazebos everywhere you go. There's tons of them here, so you won't have any problem finding a spot, staking a spot here. Yeah, just look at this. It's so beautiful. I love this time of year. It's actually winter time, but you know, all the leaves turn this golden yellow, and some of them some orange, and even these trees with no leaves on it, bare, just bare like that. That's awesome. I think that's just something about it. I couldn't explain it, but it's beautiful. Squirrel! That squirrel actually ran up to me. That was pretty cool. Usually they just run away from me, but I called out to it and it just kind of ran up to me. I don't know if you saw that on the camera. That was pretty cool. Water here. I'm gonna get wet. So I found a third statue while riding through the park, and this one's actually pretty cool. Don't know very much about this person, but the detailing on this statue is actually really awesome compared to the other two. It looks like he was a grand commander of the Vietnamese army during the Tran dynasty. He's repelled 3 separate attacks from the Mongols during the 1300s, notably one of the greatest feats in warfare history. Check that out. All right. Wow, look at all these people. We're just gonna cruise through very quietly. We don't want to disturb these people. That is an archery field, guys. That is archery. That is cool. This is amazing. That is so cool. Check that out. We gotta get a bow, guys. Definitely gotta get a bow. I'm gonna get a bow and arrow. I'm gonna head out here. All right, let's get out of here. I don't want to disturb these people. But yeah, told you guys there was an archery field here. I didn't believe it. Yeah, I found it. That is cool. I'm gonna have to get me a bow and arrow kit. Come out here, bow and arrows set. I'm not sure, but I got to give that a try. That's pretty cool. That is amazing. This park is full of surprises. I had a hunch there was. Like I said, I saw people coming out, but coming out with some bows and arrows. But there you go. So you better believe one of the next videos is me out here trying to shoot some arrows. So, all right, guys, let's continue this tour. All right. We got a baseball field here. Is anybody interested in playing a little bit of baseball, sandlot style? Come on out. Hit me up. And we'll come out and play a little game of baseball. Let's just circle around this field. Looks like there's actually 2 fields. It's pretty cool. There's
City of Fountain Valley has some kind of like adult league baseball or softball. But I'll have to check that out. I haven't played baseball in so long, but I haven't played in years. Last time I played out was like, last time I played ball, I think I was like 12, 13 years old. Good morning.
Good morning.
What is that? Hashtag PRIDE, pride. Oh, okay. Morning. Sorry. Check it out, Kiss FM. I think that's it. Got a couple of soccer games going on this side of the park. I think I'm done, guys. I'm gonna start heading back. It's about 9 o'clock now. And I got some good footage. A lot of things to do. Fishing, hiking, running, biking, soccer, baseball. Awesome park, guys. I'm blessed to be only a few miles. I'm blessed to be like 4 miles from here. All right, guys, signing out. Check you guys later. I'm back home, and that's going to conclude our adventure for today. Had a great time riding through Miles Square Park, and I hope you guys did as well. It's actually the very first video that I'm going to create and post, and I plan on doing a lot more adventures in the future. In a couple of weeks, I'll be heading out to Mammoth Mountain. I'm going to be snowboarding. I think I'm going to get some awesome footage of that mountain just covered in snow. And then when the weather gets a little warmer, I plan on taking the kayak out to kayak and do some fishing in some local lakes in Southern California. I'm really excited about the future of this channel. I've got a lot of great ideas and some great content that I want to share with everyone. If you liked our little adventure today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell notification. That way when I release new content or new adventures, you guys won't miss out on it. Once again, thanks for joining me on my adventure. I had a wonderful time, and I'll see everyone on the next one.